Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. I hope y'all are having a good Wednesday so far. We're back with another lift today, and today we had pull day. So today was entailing back and biceps. For today's lift, like usual, started off 5 minutes on the recumbent bike, and I didn't just get one, but I got 2 wins on Clash while I was on the bike. I was initially only just going to do like one game and then just stop it there and then just get into my workout. But I realized that like halfway in, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it in the video, but there was like one point where I was like so locked in playing Clash that I didn't realize I didn't even change the intensity on the bike. So I was literally riding like level 1 for a good like 4 minutes. And so I was like, oh wait, I guess I got to do another game now so I could actually get like the full, I guess, experience, if that makes sense, of just doing like level 5 on the bike so I can actually get like some good blood flow in my system. But these 2 games, they're not too bad. Honestly, I'm hoping that this isn't just gonna absolutely just come back on me and just destroy me in the long run with Clash, but at least for now, I've been getting a lot of wins recently. Like I started the week off at like 5,000 trophies or something like that, and now I'm at like 5,300. And that's only from playing like a few days of just a few games here and there whenever I'm at the gym or maybe if I have some free time. And so far, so good. But I'm hoping it stays that way because I've had I've had a lot of triumphs and I've had a lot of dry spells in Clash where I'm winning constantly, and then there's other games where it feels like I haven't won in like over a week. That type of thing. But I'm hoping to keep the streak alive and just continue to keep winning. And then even if we lose, you know what? We learn our lesson. We keep growing. We keep going, and that is it. But after doing Clash for a couple minutes on the bike, headed into the workout and pretty much got started. To start off today, we started off with some. Actually, I kind of forget what I started off with. I think I started a little different today. So yeah, I started off today with cable rear delt flies just because I'm really trying to work my rear delts. I might try to switch over to doing the pec deck fly, like the rear delt pec deck, because I don't know why, but for these ones, it just doesn't feel very stable. And I feel like kind of progressing on these ones is going to be a lot harder than just going on the, just sitting down and just doing it easy with the, but whatever it's called, like the pec deck fly, and just doing like one arm at a time, like my buddy Alex was telling me about. And so I think I'm just going to try to transition to those instead of these just because these ones have been kind of inconsistent, and also like it really messes up my shoulder for some reason. It doesn't feel right. Maybe I'm doing the exercise wrong, but at least whenever I do it, it just doesn't feel right. And I used to do this in the past and used to feel good, but now it's not feeling too great. So I think it's time to probably switch it out and just stick with rear delt pec deck flies and just hope and pray that it's available every single time I go into the lift, or it's going to be some trouble. But did this for about 2 sets or so. Wasn't anything too crazy. Did the first set for like 12, second set for about 11. Felt okay. Like I said, I think I'm probably just going to switch these out either later this week or next week, and then just switch to like pec deck flies from now on and just do it that way. Just because my rear does just don't feel good whenever I do the cable ones for some reason. Probably doing it wrong, but at least for me, I don't really like doing these. So I think I'll probably benefit more from something I'll probably enjoy a little bit more. So that's pretty much that. Then right after cable rear delt flies, moved on over to some lat pull downs. Did these for about 2 sets of 10 to 12. Today's lift wasn't honestly the greatest. Like I'd honestly give today's lift like the quality probably a good like maybe 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10 at best. It just wasn't really one of those ones where felt like I was feeling like every single rep in my back or my biceps. But I honestly wasn't really caring too much about the pump. I was more so focused on just kind of just progressing. Like even though like the lift wasn't already not feeling good, I just decided to like just stick with it and not give up on it no matter what, and just focus on just progressing, because honestly the pump is literally just, it's not really telling you how good of a workout you're having. It's honestly just like a nice addition to just working out. It's not really like extremely beneficial. I mean, obviously, I love getting a pump as much as the next guy, but that's not the main gauge of if you're growing or not. Because anybody can go in the gym, get a pump, and then leave, and then still be the exact same person going back the next day. It's literally just more so the focus on getting progressive overload every time. And as you progress, obviously, like you're still putting blood in the muscle. And if you're choosing a exercise that you actually enjoy and actually feels good and you're actually progressing on it every time, of course you're going to get a pump. And so you're going to have those workouts where you're actually feeling good. But you're also going to have the ones where maybe the exercise is just not feeling that good that day and maybe you want to switch over to something else. Or maybe your strength is just not there and you have to go a little bit lower in weight. But that's just all part of the process, and everybody goes through it. But the most important thing is that you just stick with it, and that's all that matters. But right after lat pull downs, moved on over to some cable rows and decided to go heavy on these ones today. I did about 2 sets of the 190s, and I brought up my straps this time. I literally haven't used my straps in months. I don't know why. I just haven't, and it felt weird to use straps again. It's been so long. And honestly, it felt pretty good. I'd probably just start using my straps again just because obviously it's going to be a lot more beneficial in terms of helping me to grow my back a little bit more and focus really just on squeezing the muscle rather than squeezing the heck out of my forearms. But honestly, we'll see what happens. These felt pretty good on my back, felt pretty decent. Did this for about 2 sets or so. Then moved on over to some Yates rows for 1 set. But there wasn't anything too crazy with this one. Actually, I didn't just do it for 1 set. I did it for 2 sets, and my main focus of this one was literally just to just do two sets of just AMRAP as many reps as possible. That's what it stands for. And just doing 2 of these to failure and just pretty much just pumping up my back and just finishing it up and then moving on. Oh, and I almost forgot. After lat pull downs, I didn't move right over to cable rows. I forgot. That's my bad. Bear with me. But I moved on to some weighted pull-ups. I haven't done these in a while. I didn't feel crazy pumped with these, but I think I'm actually just going to switch these out with the lat pull-downs just because these feel a lot more natural for me, and I feel like I can actually progress on these a lot easier than just like a lat pull-down. Now, that probably makes no sense to a lot of people, but I personally enjoy pull-ups a lot more, and so I think choosing these will probably still be like extremely beneficial, even though it's obviously a little more taxing on me to do these. But I think as long as I just like stick to these, do this for maybe like 2 sets or so, and then maybe have like a separate day for lat pull downs, I think it's gonna be fine. So we'll just see what happens. Hopefully we get bigger, and I'm trying to eat as much as I can. Obviously, it is a lot harder to just eat. The eating part is the hardest thing for me in the gym. Going harder than that is not hard just because I've just done it over time and just naturally just comes to me. But the eating is just always just been a struggle no matter what I've done. But just got to learn, got to keep growing, and then keep going and not giving up. So that's all it is. Then after back today, moved on over to some biceps. And for biceps today, I was debating doing the 50s again, but I realized that like last week I did it for like a set of 9 and a set of 8. So I was thinking to myself, I think it's time to go a little bit heavier. So I moved up in weight and I did the 55s for the first time ever in my entire life. I've never once touched these. And the even crazier thing is that with this weight, I'm almost matching the same way I'm doing on like incline dumbbell press, which is honestly kind of embarrassing because my incline dumbbell press is just not that great just because I don't know what it is, but it just never feels comfortable for me. That's why I've always just been doing dumbbell. But that's also probably why my upper chest is lacking a lot, just because I'm not doing enough like isolation for my upper chest. But people showed me I've only had like maybe 1 or 2 lifts in my entire lifting career where I actually felt my chest like contracting when I do incline press. If you guys have any tips in terms of how you execute your incline dumbbell press, or I guess advice as to how to kind of, I guess, get better at it, feel free to drop a comment below, and I'd love to get some advice on it because I want to get as jacked as possible. I want to get bigger, so I'm hoping that I can do something about it. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I did this for about 2 sets or so. Did 1 set of the 55s, then moved down to the 50s and did it for about 7 or 8 reps for the second set. And these felt pretty good today. The 55s I did for about 6 reps. Now the last two reps were a little bit questionable form, but honestly, it wasn't anything where I was using my entire body, like my entire legs and everything to get the weight up. But I just feel like I was still contracting my bicep, and so I think as long as I'm not feeling injured in any way for any of the lifts, then I think I'm fine. So did this for about 2 sets. Then moved on over to like one set of easy bar curls. I didn't not really gonna show this one just because this one was literally just purely just for kind of just pumping up my biceps a little bit more. But yeah, I just did this for about a set or so, and then moved on over to some hammer curls. Then to finish off the workout, just did some hammer curls here. Did about 2 sets here. First set I did of 55s and did that for about 7. Second set we did about for second set we moved down weight to like 35s and then just did like higher rep stuff with it. And those also felt pretty decent. Got a good burn on my forearms and everything was feeling pretty pumped up. So honestly, decent workout today. No, not an insane pump, but still progressing nonetheless. That's all that matters. And so hopefully with all the progression and everything, we're getting bigger. We'll just have to see with time, and then I just gotta make sure that I'm eating, because obviously that's the most important part compared to just lifting, because like they say, 30% is the gym and then 70% is the kitchen, so what you're eating. And it doesn't matter if you're eating garbage or not. It's literally just matter. The only thing that matters is that you're getting your protein, your carbs in, and that you're getting good sleep, and you're just hitting your calorie goal every time, whether it's a calorie surplus or a calorie, I forget the calorie decline or whatever it is. I forget the term, but yeah, that was pretty much it for today. Nothing too crazy, but as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great Wednesday, and don't forget, get jacked, be cool with everybody, and we're all gonna make it. I will see you guys in the next one.